This has been fantastic. I'd love to get in small soundbite, 30 seconds or less, one of your favorite success stories of a person, a company, a brand, you name it, that has come into the BMA and has been positively affected by this great organization. Any great examples?
Well, I'll talk about some things that we've seen in Colorado, especially when you start around 2008, 2009, some of the things that were going on with the economy. Companies laying people off, people were getting laid off, or they didn't have support for professional development, continued learning. And we saw some members who, we called it unencumbered by employment, maybe for a time. And what they did is they really dove in and they said, this is my opportunity to kind of take an educational sabbatical. And they really ate up what BMA had to deliver and the connections that they could meet, that they could make, and the people that they could talk to. And then when they got those jobs, they said, you know, this is my lifeline to that industry and that understanding that I didn't realize how important it was. And now that I'm back, I'm not going to stop learning.
It relaunched their careers.
Exactly,
like.
exactly.
I gave you two sides of the same coin. One, professionally with your GE that I've had just a great run with for the last 10 years. We got involved in BMA about 6 years ago. I was like the only one, and then someone else joined. I think we have 33 people here at this conference right now, and I have people coming up to me saying, you know, thanks for introduction. I'm now bringing BMA skills and contacts locally into my business, into the chapter, etc. Completely separate. I just had someone up in the hallway this morning come up to me to say, I can't remember the name of the firm because it's some small firm I never heard of. I get to go to one conference a year, and the one conference a year I come to is the BMA conference.
So
Nice validation.
I think that says
Absolutely.
it all.
Howard?
You know, for me, it's actually been Doremus and our involvement with BMA as we joined and would become a part of it. And I was just before I came down here, I was with two of my people upstairs, and we were just talking about how are we going to aggregate this content and represent it, do a mini version of this conference to our agency globally. Because there's just such good content and there's such good learning. You know, it doesn't start and stop here. We provide that content, we make access to that content, and I know from my firm's point of view, we're going to distribute that content throughout our agency, and we're in Asia, and we're in North America, and we're in EMEA, and we want all our people to benefit from what happens in Chicago over the course of a 5-day conference.
Fantastic. Al?
I think if you're a leader in marketing today, you need to be self-learning forever. You can't stop. And at the same time, if you want to be a leader, you must have your team with you, learning with you. If you make sure they're on top of their game, you're going to beat your competition. It's that simple. And they'll be very happy to work for you because you're helping develop them. And I think that's what BMA offers, both a learning experience as well as a personal experience, and it's going to pay off for you. And I'd be looking at the list who comes and go, boy, my competitor's not here. I have an advantage today.